Alright everybody, welcome to part 2 of the U-joint swap on my Corvette. Now let me go ahead and show you the old U-joint. Now, I have right here the old U-joint, and here's the new joint. Alright, right here we have the old U-joint, and as you can see, this end right here isn't very scored, but it's got a big pit in it, and it's dark, which means the bearings on that side got smoked. If you look at these other two sides, they're starting to show some wear, but they're not too bad. Then you look at this side, and you look at that, the washboarding that happened on that one. I mean, this whole U-joint, I believe, is an original U-joint, and you can drag your nail across the scoring just like that, and they're deep. So there was some grease left on this side. This side there's absolutely no grease left at all. So yeah, toasty. That was what was making all the noise in that car. So hopefully we'll be able to change that. So here's the new U-joint. As you can tell, it definitely moves around a lot better than the old one. Somebody thought that I was soaking the old U-joint in order to just loosen it up and then put it back on the car, which no, that's dumb. Not doing that. So, other thing I wanted to show you, if you notice in my other video, this U-joint had no clips in it. So, whoever had tried to install U-joints on this car in the past forgot to put the clips back in. So that really scares the crap out of me, showing what the previous owner did. So I'm going to have to go and check all the other U-joints and make sure that they're okay. I learned the other day the best way to smack out a U-joint. So the way that I was taught how to do it was you open up your vise just enough so that the half shaft will go through, but the flange won't. Okay? Just like that. And then what you do is you take a socket that's as large as this flange right here, so larger than the cup on the U-joint, and then either use the socket or use a piece of metal above it, and then take a big heavy hammer and hit down on it, and what that does is that drives the flange and the whole U-joint up, so the cup will start raising up above the flange. And then you take it and then you turn it over, and then you do the same thing, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. The cups will start to come out in both directions, and then once they're out enough, you can pull the cups out, and then the U-joint will be able to work its way free. So that's the easiest way to get these U-joints out. So the same thing goes for this. Now the easiest way to do it is to get a spindle flange. So what goes on the other side of this inside the trailing arm, you bolt that all together, and then that way when you're beating on it, you won't end up cracking it right here, and then you won't break it. So, new U-joint is in. This U-joint has been re-greased and actual clips put on it. So, before, when I would roll out of the garage, I could hear the click. I didn't hear it then rolling out now. So I think we're okay. I'm excited to get it done just because we have about 4 or 5 more days of nice weather here in Texas, and then it gets down to real November weather. So right now it's about 60 degrees, 65. Not bad. So I'm going to go ahead and take it out on a spin, and I'll drive it to school today. Alright, forgive the dirtiness of my car. Like I said, it's been in the garage for about a week and a half, 2 weeks. And even though it's been inside, it's definitely dirty. Well, I don't hear the noise. It used to come from this back corner. That'd be great if that was just the U-joint. So it installed fairly quickly. I did it in about a half an hour. Yep. I think it's okay, so we'll go ahead and call that good, and I'm gonna go ahead and give my car a bath. Alright guys, here's a little project sneak peek. So, in the 2 weeks that my red car has been out of commission, I've been driving this around. Now, I didn't originally buy this to drive it around every day, but I've been doing little things on it to get it better and better. I'm gonna go ahead and make a couple videos on it, so look forward to that. That's gonna be, it's a really nice little 78, so we'll definitely get more videos on that one. And don't worry, the bubble tail lights are gonna go away. There it is, all nice and clean. So if you like this video, go ahead and check out my YouTube channel. The name of it is The Corvette Ben, all one word. I have videos on this car plus a bunch of other cars, that Cadillac in the background as well, and also that 78 that you saw. So like, subscribe, all that kind of fun stuff. But I'm gonna go ahead and drive this beast because I haven't driven it in 2 weeks. I've missed it so much, especially after driving a Chevy small block that's really not that great, and going back to the big block, I can't ever go back to a small block. So alright guys, check in next time. Thanks.